I wanted to go to an Ivy League school coming out of high school, but then I got a scholarship from a great football school like Texas. So my goal was to get the best of both worlds. And so my dad and some friends advised me to enter into the business school and the business honors program. So I applied and was fortunate enough to get in, and I have a love for marketing as well, so I had to double it up.
I chose it. At first I wanted to do something in the health field, maybe fitness, maybe nutrition, something like that. In the end, I just liked, trying to be as healthy as you possibly can and helping others to do that.
I chose criminal justice because I had a passion for the criminal justice system and seeking justice for those that are less fortunate. And I also chose national security because it was just a really great program to, I guess, complement my undergraduate, which is criminal justice, and national security is very, very interesting.
I think that I ended up taking one introductory course in human development and child development, and I thought it was really interesting and I enjoyed it, and that's when I started to explore kind of what else I could do with it, and I found the concentration in early childhood development and child life. And I thought it was a really special major, and it was kind of just that feeling you get when you feel like that's what I'm supposed to do.
I knew I wanted to be a doctor, or I knew, at least starting out, that was pretty much the first idea that I had of like, oh, well, I might want to be a doctor. So, the advisors, they were like, well, if you're going to be a doctor, your biology major is probably something that you need to be doing. And so I was like, great, well, let me do that. Through that, a lot of the coursework needed to apply to medical school, I got as part of my required classes instead of having to take outside of the requirements.
I took a class and I had a professor named Juanita Ortiz, and she just changed my whole mindset of what I wanted to do when I got to college. I had come in as a health and exercise science major, but after I took her class, I just became so interested in sociology that I changed my major to sociology.
I've always liked art, and I've always been drawn to that, so that was why I chose art history. And I chose Spanish because I've been studying Spanish since I was in elementary school. I was in a bilingual program in elementary school and continued to study it throughout middle school and high school, and it just made sense that if I wanted to keep speaking Spanish and speaking it well, that I should keep practicing it, and that sort of fell into place for me.
It was something I knew nothing about, and so I was just eager to go to class and learn something completely new, and I found that it was amazing. It was very applicable, it was real, it was tangible, and my second major was sport administration, and I chose that because my life's revolved around sports, and I knew that when I graduated, I wanted to work in the sport field. I just didn't know what area.